This is lecture 5 Petty Cash. This is found on page 134 of your book. An amount of cash kept on hand and used for making small payments is called petty cash. A business usually has some small payments for which writing a check is not time or cost effective. For example, you might have not really any money in your business because it's all kind of online or written through checks, but sometimes you're going to have an office party in the morning and you need to go get donuts and coffee, or maybe you ran out of paper and your order online isn't coming, so you just need to run down to the store and get one pack of paper. That would all be petty cash. That's just a small amount of cash. It might just be like $200 in your petty cash fund, and you always make sure that that same amount of money is staying in there. It's just for little things that it doesn't even really make sense to write a check for. So, establishing a petty cash fund. We need to first of all get money in this petty cash fund, which just might be in a little drawer or a bag underneath in a safe in your business. So we need to write the date in our general journal. Our account debited is petty cash because our cash is growing in that fund. It looks like we are paying cash to establish a petty cash fund of $100, check number 8, and then our actual cash account is going down $100 because we've moved that into our petty cash fund, and we did that with check number 8. Making payments from a petty cash fund with a petty cash slip. This is a petty cash slip. It's kind of like a memorandum, but it's just what the date is, who we paid the money to, what it was for, what account it should go in, and if it's approved or not. So your boss or the owner would need to approve that petty cash slip in order to use money from that fund. Okay. When we need to replenish the petty cash fund, this does get a little bit confusing, so we will go over this quite a few different times, different places. But on August 31st, we paid cash to replenish the petty cash fund, $30. So out of that $100, you've spent $30, and we're going to put $30 back in to always try and keep our petty cash fund at exactly $100. So 20 of that was for a miscellaneous expense, and 10 of that was for an advertising expense. So we're going to write the date, and then we need to debit our two accounts, miscellaneous expense and advertising expense of 20 and 10, and then we need to credit our cash of 30 in order to put money back into our petty cash fund. Our source document is check number 12.